Good morning, guys and gals. It is a cold morning. You can see the breath. I've been walking for a minute trying to get warmed up before I did this message, but I'm still cold. But anyways, it's a Monday. Another start to your week. And I got to get on here and make a video because I do it every Monday. And some Monday mornings when I get out here, I feel like Rocky. So I put on the sweats today, put on the beanie, and got going, get my blood flowing. Trying to feel like a champion to take on this week. And you know, it's all about your mind state in life. If you want to do well in life, if you want to accomplish things, if you want to move forward and continue to progress, then you need to think of yourself like that. You need to think of yourself as a warrior, a fighter, a champion, someone that's going to push through, someone that's not going to give up in times of adversity, and mainly, someone who's not a victim. I see in this day and age, and it's crazy because there are more victims or people with victim mentalities and victim mindsets in the greatest countries in the world. It seems like all of the benefits that we have, the way we're spoiled and we have all of these things that are easy, it makes more victims. It makes more people turn themselves into victims. They have all these things given to them so easy, handed to them on a platter, and they choose to still be victims, choose to still find things to complain about, things to blame other than themselves. And if you're blaming things outside of yourself for your circumstances in life, you're not going to get forward in life. That thing that you blame is always going to be in the way. And one of the ways I like to think about it is the funeral analogy. How do you think people are going to look at you, think about you at your funeral? When you're dead and gone, the only way that's left is the way that you made people feel. That's what you leave, your impression. Now, do you want that impression that you leave to be a victim impression? Do you want them to feel pity for you? Because I'm telling you right now, pity is not something that you should aspire to. You don't want people feeling sorry for you. You want people being grateful for you, being thankful for you and your example, and that you kept moving on, you kept pushing forward, no matter what the adversity. That's the type of person that you should aspire to be. And I know I find myself in victim mindset from time to time. I think everybody does, no matter what. That's life. This winter's been hard on me. My bipolar depression's been kicking my butt, almost to the point where that depression was starting to be my norm. But you know, I finally broke through it. Yesterday and today I feel normal. And I'm grateful for that. But even through all that time where I was feeling like shit, down in the dirt, I didn't let myself be a victim. I didn't blame, I didn't blame that depression or any other kind of outside source for what I was going through. I kept pushing through. I carried the weight. And I hope in my funeral, people will remember that about me. When I'm dead and gone, and all that's left is the way that I made people feel, I hope that's what they think about. That I carried on, that I carried the weight, that I pushed through, because that's my goal in life. I know when I think back to the lowest points in my life, when I was at the bottom, when I was in prison, drug addiction, and I was the biggest victim that you can possibly be, the people that I admired, that I looked up to, were those people that pushed through. Those people that didn't give up like I did. Those people that carried the weight. And those examples from those people are literally what convinced me that I could do it. That I could get through it. That I could become something more than a victim. So at your funeral, when you pass away, how do you want to be remembered? You want to be remembered as a victim that finally escaped all of their trials and their troubles and their tribulations? Or do you want to be remembered as a fighter, somebody that pushed through, somebody that carried through? We're still at the beginning of this new year, and I know a lot of you guys have resolutions. Make this be one of them. I love you guys, and I honestly hope that this week is great for you. You guys like the beard? I think I'm at about 6.5 weeks. This thing grows like freaking weeds. Wish the hair on my head grew like that. But anyways, I freaking love you guys, and I'll keep making these videos, and I'm wishing you the best 2026 that you've ever had, the best year that you've ever had in 2026. And I'll be back later. Peace.